Cruella arrives.
Good morning and welcome to Aeolian's 2021 6th grade promotion. Please stand and join us. Please stand to join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Turns towards the flag and right hand to your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag in the United States of America, and which the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Say thank you.
Thank you. Please be seated.
All right, you may take your seats. You may take your seats. Go ahead. Buenos días, comunidad de los nietos, familias de Aeolian, distinguidos invitados, maestros y la clase de 2021. Yo soy la directora Becky Spey. Estoy tan emocionada de estar aquí esta mañana para celebrar con ustedes el duro trabajo de 50 hombres y mujeres jóvenes. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, Los Nietos community, Aeolian families, distinguished guests, teachers, staff, and the 6th grade class of 2021. I am Principal Becky Spey, and I am so excited to be here this morning to celebrate with you the hard work of these 50 young men and women. I know they already sat down, but let me introduce who our Aztec torchbearers were. Romeo McCoy, please stand. Christopher Ayon, please stand. And Alexander Benitez Leon, please stand. These students represent their classrooms and were chosen by their teachers as students who celebrate the Aeolian expectations of being safe, responsible, respectful, and always persevering. They are positive citizens of our school community and are hard-working students, especially this year during distance learning. Let's give them a round of applause again. I would like to welcome our Los Nietos School Board President, Mrs. Kathy Martinez. Also, Los Nietos Middle School's STEAM Academy Principal, Mrs. Shannon Branzalaya. Finally, please welcome special guest, Mrs. Arlene Knack, a veteran teacher of 36 years in Los Nietos. Before she retired 7 years ago, she taught our district's first ever transitional kindergarten class. 6 of our students here today were part of her class. Antonio Cielo, Mirka Covarrubias, Cristian Davis, Camila Macias Padilla, Jaylene Moje, Nicole Santos, and Madeleine Valenzuela. So they have been at this school for 8 years, and the others have been for 7. We're glad that you are here, Mrs. Knack, to celebrate your kiddos moving on to middle school. To our awesome 6th grade teachers, Mrs. Christina Fontenot, Mrs. Renee Pacheco, Mr. Stephen Gerardo, who couldn't be here with us today, and Mrs. Lauren Villasenor. Supported by our assistants, Ms. Crystal, Miss Liz, and Miss Maria. Thank you for all you did this year to support student learning online. We all know it was not an easy task, but you all persevered to give your students the best that could be delivered through Zoom. Let's give them another round of applause. Each year, the teachers choose a few students to deliver speeches during the promotion ceremony. The theme of this year's promotion is none other than this unique time in history where children across the world learned virtually. It is a time that your children and your grandchildren will never fully comprehend. In their speeches, students were encouraged to tell future generations about their experience learning remotely, what they learned about themselves during this time, and finally, students were asked to reflect on their time here at Aeolian and what they would like to share with their peers as lasting words. We had a difficult time narrowing it down to just 3 speakers. All of the students should be proud of the speeches that they wrote. Let's give them all a round of applause. So I am pleased to introduce future brave Madeleine Valenzuela.
Hello, family, staff, and peers. I'm Madeleine Valenzuela. What a historical year. I never expected to be doing my final year of elementary school from home over Zoom. Carrie Healy once said, "As the daughter of a school teacher, I feel very strongly that the most important thing in school takes place right then and there in that classroom and the interaction between the teacher and the child." For the 2020 through 21 school year, we may not have been in the classroom, but we did interact and connect, a connection all people need. Us humans need interaction. It's as required as food and air. Humans are social beings, therefore we found a way to be social and build relationships. This took on many forms. For example, we came together for virtual assemblies in school where Principal Spay spotlighted our Student of the Month, while we excitedly searched the ocean of faces looking for our friends. Also, during class, we were comforted by seeing familiar faces in breakout rooms. And talking about our plans, some people participated in drive-bys for special occasions with signs and confetti. Yes, drive-bys are now positive in 2021. Others played video games together to chat, have fun, and goof on each other. Most importantly, people had family Zoom times to talk and see the ones they love, checking on them to make sure they were healthy and safe. We all had our struggles, but we learned from them. For instance, throughout this year, I realized I'm better when I'm with my extended family and friends. Mostly I miss family gatherings during the holidays where we always laugh and celebrate with each other. When I'm with my family, I feel happy. They are my roots. Also, I miss actually going to school. School is the place where I connect with my friends, where we understand each other and grow together. Something else I struggled with was technology, but that was a minor struggle, and I learned the best way to do this to distance learn. This just shows the pandemic was a learning experience for us all. We learned how much we love our family and friends. We didn't know how much meeting up and seeing those we care about we took for granted until it was gone. But now we know. In the future, we need to turn to each other and show our appreciation for one another. And with that, I would like to thank my family and friends and my teachers. Without these people, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Awesome job, Madeleine. Let's give her another round of applause. Next, I would like to introduce future brave Nina Nguyen.
Good morning, parents, staff, administrators, and peers. My name is Nina Nguyen. According to Bob Bupris, education is a shared commitment between dedicated teachers, motivated students, and enthusiastic parents with high expectations. Even with the pandemic, the expectations were still high for the 20 to 21 school year. Therefore, the community came together to keep the motivation going and were able to strengthen the educational foundation. We, as sixth graders, need motivation. Motivation is an important part of our positive mindsets. Some of us found motivation through our family and friends. Others found self-motivation. We had to look within ourselves to achieve throughout this year. We had to break tasks down into small steps and set goals. This was a difficult accomplishment through distance learning, but we did it. I personally learned that setting goals helped me complete assignments during distance learning. I will use this skill throughout my middle school years and beyond. I know I was able to find success by completing this process, but I still prefer the in-person classroom setting. I noticed that I can pay way more attention in person than virtual meetings. I also miss my friends and teachers from school because we connected with each other that way. But I made the most of my situation and found staying home and learning through a screen can be fun too. Even though I found a way to be successful academically, I was still stressed with the pandemic. This is where my parents stepped in. They helped me not to be stressed and to lean on them when I needed someone to talk to. As we progress on to 7th grade, many aspects of our education will change, but if we survive the pandemic, we can survive anything that happens during our middle school years. We have the potential to achieve great accomplishments. We are survivors of this very messy 20 to 21 school year. All in all, I want to thank my teachers who have taught me throughout Aeolian Elementary, my friends, and my family who have supported me since the beginning.
Let's give her a round of applause. All right, finally, let's hear from Mr. Cristian Davis.
Hello, good morning, parents, family, administration, staff, my fellow 6th grade promotional peers, and my brother who was forced to be here. My name is Cristian Davis. Malcolm X once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." The pandemic had us going crazy. However, even with this pandemic, we had to focus on our education and prepare for our future. Preparation for the future was different this year. We had to adjust to online learning instead of being able to go to school as usual. We used Zoom to meet with our teachers virtually and learn the 6th grade curriculum. We felt pressured and stressed. This felt like too much for most of us, but we were able to persevere. The year has prepared us for our future technology-based education. Everything was new technology, and we learned. We learned to use Kami, Peer Deck, Google Classroom, and Jamboards. Our work was done. If we look back, the hardest part was not the online work like we thought it would be. It was not being able to see our friends and teachers in person. Through this experience, I learned it is tough for me to be isolated. I need to be connected to people. The pandemic had me locked up in my house, not being able to visit friends and family. I thank my family for being my main support, because without them, I would have not been here. I would have not been able to push through this school year. Even though it has been a tough year, it has taught me a valuable lesson, and that is to appreciate my teachers, principals, friends, and family more than ever. In conclusion, I would like to thank all the teachers for putting their time and effort into putting grades, assignments, homework, and being very patient with all of us. I can't forget all the other wonderful individuals, Mrs. Spay, Mrs. Lulu, and Mr. Everardo. A special thanks to Mrs. Knack, who, even though she is retired, continues to stay in contact with me via postcards and motivates me to stay on track. Congratulations to the 2021 6th grade class. We did it. Thank you, and enjoy your day.
All right, let's give all three of them a great big round of applause. All right, so today we celebrate the hard work of 50 young men and women. I would like to leave you with some words of wisdom. I always like to share 10 known secrets to success. Number 1, how you think is everything. Number 2, decide upon your true dreams and goals, write them down, and develop a plan to reach them. Number 3, take action. Goals are nothing without action. Number 4, never stop learning. Number 5, be persistent and work hard. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Perseverance is key. Number 6, learn from your mistakes. Have a growth mindset. Number 7, focus your time. Don't let other people or things distract you. Number 8, don't be afraid to innovate. Be different. Carve your own path. Number 9, communicate with people effectively, not just through a text, Snapchat, IG, or Messenger. Number 10, be honest and dependable. Take responsibility, otherwise numbers 1 through 9 won't matter. You have all the things you need to be successful in middle school. While there, have confidence to set goals and expect great things. Have confidence to be a positive leader on and off campus. Have confidence to ask a question when you don't understand what is being taught to you. Have confidence in what you are interested in and taking the path that will lead you there. Lift each other up. Support one another throughout your journey over the next 6 years together. What you went through this year was hard, and you will need each other as we return back to school and to a new normal. You are Team Aeolian whether you are here or not, and teams work better together. Remember, once an Aztec, always an Aztec. Thank you for allowing me into your lives these past 7, some of you 8 years. It has truly been my honor to serve you, support you, and learn from you as your principal. Even though I am so proud of what the Aeolian community, its teachers, staff, students, and parents were able to accomplish this crazy school year, I also know that it was very difficult emotionally, socially, and academically. Difficult for all of us, but mostly for you, the students. I am sorry that you had this experience, and I know that you have become stronger because of it. Now, a handful of you loved distance learning, the idea of staying in your pajamas, being close to the kitchen, and maybe even sleeping in is more your style. Some of you are nodding. But most would not agree. I did survey you guys, and most wanted to be back at school. We know that being in the classroom with our friends and teachers is where learning at high levels takes place, where friendships grow and personalities bloom. What happened this year doesn't define you. We all struggled, and it's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Next year is a new school year, a fresh start. Continue to work hard, make good choices, and become the young adults that I know you were meant to be. I am excited to hear of all the great things you will do at middle school, in high school, in college, and beyond. In this group, I see engineers, teachers, entrepreneurs, doctors and nurses, inventors, scientists, businessmen and women, a handful of YouTubers, right? Artists, and the list goes on. We know that you can do it. Sí se puede. We are proud of what you have already accomplished. This is really only the beginning. Your family will always be there to love and support you, and we will always be here to cheer you on. Good luck in middle school 6th grade class of 2021. Now it is time for what you've all been waiting for, the presentation of certificates. So give us a moment up here to set up. Now, I won't know when there's somebody missing and not to give them a certificate. I know, but I won't know that.
Oh, you were.
So I need.
I think it's only Isaac and Albert.
I need to know when they come after whoever. You know what I mean or no?
I'll signal you somehow. Yeah. Okay. First row, stand up. David Arnmas.
Christopher Ayon.
Whoa. Giselle Benitez. Alexander Benitez Leon.
Noel Carrillo. Bella Castellanos.
Sally Chavez. Antonio Cielo. Mirka Covarrubias. Christian Davis.
Brian Della Rosa. Front row, please stand up. Jacob should be first. No, he's there.
Jacob de la Var.
Jacob de la Vara.
Valerie Diaz. Rafael Espinoza.
Destiny Garcia.
Ismael Gomez. Gerardo Gonzalez. Sergio Gonzalez. Zoe Gutierrez.
Justin Guzman. Janelle Hernandez. Pauline Hernandez. Isabella Jimenez. Victor Lopez. Rest of the students stand up.
Second row,
Oh,
stand
second
up.
red. Second row.
Not yet. No, 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 just.
Oh, we're not. We will. Sorry. We gotta do those first. And then we can go after.
You're excited.
Camila Macias Padilla.
Magali Martinez. Marina Martinez.
Romeo McCoy.
Jaylene Monhe.
Alia Negrete.
Nina Nguyen. Alexander Nunez. Natalie Pacheco.
Chloe Padilla.
Miguel Quiros Frausto.
Alexa Rivas.
All 3 rows, stand. Who am I skipping?
Albert at the
Oh, second to last?
Yeah.
Albert.
Good job. Good job.
Christopher Rivas.
Melina Rojas. Samantha Romero.
Eli Rosas.
Nicole Santos. Juan Carlos Silvestre. Julio Silvestre.
Anthony Torres Pineda.
Timothy Torres. Madeleine Valenzuela. Marissa Ventura. Alexander Zavala.
All right, you may take, you're all seated. All right, good. All right, so Los Nietos Board and District Representatives, as the principal of Aeolian Elementary School, I certify that these students have met the requirements of the district and state of California in order to promote to the middle school. Congratulations, class of 2021. Awesome. We are so proud of you guys. We do have a couple days left of school, so if you could just check in with your teachers. They want to see you, and just party these last 3 days. We just thank all parents for coming and attending and supporting your kids throughout this crazy school year, and we look forward to being all in person in the fall. Let me wait for my music. And then we will dismiss the kids, starting with Alexander. We did place some bunches of balloons up against the brick wall if you wanted to stop and take a picture of your child with the balloons in the background. We thank you again for everything and all of your support over these past 7 or 8 years. Thank you again. Parents, please stay seated until I dismiss you. Thank you. Back row, stand. Back row. Let's go. Okay. First row. Okay. I'm going to dismiss the families of David Armas, Christopher Ayon, Giselle Benitez, Alexander Benitez, and Noel Carrillo. You guys may stand and go find your children. We'll wait a little bit, and then I'll dismiss the next 5 groups. Thank you. Please remember to stay socially distanced. Thank you.